Many men believe poverty comes from fate. Yet Babylon teaches a harsher truth. Debt grows when ignored, and enslaves the man who runs from it. Before this tale ends, you will know whether you possess the soul of a slave or the soul of a free man. If you seek wisdom that builds wealth and freedom, like this video now and subscribe, so you never miss a lesson from ancient Babylon. The hungrier a man becomes, the clearer his mind begins to work. For 2 days, Tarkad, son of Azure, had tasted no food except 2 small figs stolen from behind a garden wall, before an angry woman chased him into the street. Weak with hunger, he stood outside an inn in Babylon, hoping to see a friend who might lend him a few copper coins so he could eat. Instead, fate placed before him the man he feared most, Dabassir, the camel trader, a stern friend of Tarkad's father, a man to whom Tarkad owed silver he could not repay. Dabassir's face brightened when he saw the young man. "Tarkad," he said, "have you come at last to repay what you owe me?" Ashamed and faint with hunger, Tarkad pleaded for mercy and confessed that he still had no means to pay. Dabassir studied him in silence, then said simply, "Come, sit with me." They entered the inn together and settled upon a small rug in a far corner. Dabassir ordered generously for himself, roasted goat leg, bread, and vegetables. For Tarkad, he ordered only water. Tarkad's heart sank. Must I sit here drinking water while this man devours a feast? As Dabassir greeted those within the inn, a hush slowly fell. Then he began to speak. "Do you know," he said, "that I was once a slave in Syria?" A murmur of disbelief swept through the room. Dabassir explained that in his youth in Babylon, he learned his father's trade, the making of saddles. He married, began a household, and sought comfort beyond his earnings. Being young and unskilled, his wages were small. To please his wife and maintain appearances, he borrowed silver again and again, never realizing the danger. He who spends more than he earns is sowing the winds of needless indulgence, from which he is sure to reap the whirlwinds of trouble and humiliation. When his debts grew beyond control, Dabassir did not face them. He fled Babylon. His wife returned to her father's house, and Dabassir wandered from place to place, working with caravan traders for 2 hard years. Desperation led him astray. He fell in with desert robbers who preyed upon unarmed caravans. Soon after, he was captured, sold, and delivered as a slave in Syria. Only when his master presented him to his 4 wives did Dabassir truly understand that his freedom was gone. One wife, named Sira, needed a man skilled in leading camels. Dabassir offered his service. On a journey to her mother's house, he thanked her for the opportunity and confessed that he had once been a free man. Sira turned to him and asked, "How can you call yourself a free man when you possess the soul of a slave? If you were truly free," she said, "you would do whatever it takes to never be enslaved." Her words struck deeper than chains. For over a year, Dabassir labored in silence, apart from the other slaves. One day, Sira asked why he did not associate with them. "I have pondered your words," he replied, "and I believe I do not share the same soul as they do." Sira answered, "I too am different among my husband's wives, yet difference alone does not bring freedom." Then she spoke the truth that changed his life. The soul of a free man sees life as a series of problems and solves them. Your enemy was debt. You fled it. It grew stronger. To conquer it, you must face it and repay it. On another journey, under cover of night, Sira tested him once more. "Do you have the soul of a slave or of a free man?" "A free man," Dabassir answered. She allowed him to escape with 2 camels and promised to shield him from pursuit. Grateful beyond words, Dabassir fled toward Babylon. 9 days passed, no food, no water. Exhaustion overtook man and beast alike.
He considered surrender, even death. Then the question returned, "Do you have the soul of a slave or the soul of a free man?" He stood, he walked. Soon he found water and fruit, enough to sustain them until they reached Babylon. Back in Babylon, Dabassir did not hide. He faced those he owed and pledged repayment, not excuses. A gold lender, learning of his skill with camels, sent him to serve a great trader commissioned by the king himself. Through discipline, labor, and resolve, Dabassir repaid every debt. He reclaimed his honor, his wife, and his freedom. A listener then asked him, "How did you endure so many troubles without despair?" Dabassir answered, "Where the determination is, the way can always be found." He then ordered food for Tarkad, who ate not only with gratitude but with understanding. Remember this: the soul of a free man sees life as problems to solve and solves them. Debt ignored becomes a master. Debt confronted becomes a lesson. If this wisdom stirred you, subscribe now for more timeless lessons from Babylon. For gold may be lost, but wisdom earns forever.